It's Thursday, it's Cartload, it's tariff free for you guys stateside. Oh my gosh, you guys now are going to have the opportunity, if you are stateside, to grab hold of some of these deals without having to worry about those blinking tariffs. Now, we do have a lovely selection. What I do just want to say across on the website, you do still have the opportunity to get today's launch. Incredible launch. We are going to have a very brief look at it and finish off in a moment. If you did see our launch date earlier on, you will know that we were cut off right at the very end. So therefore, Debbie, hang fire. And what she's going to do is we're going to kickstart Cartload with finishing off what Debbie was doing. So you're not going to miss anything. So you can go and get, of course, today's launch if you want to. Incredibly busy because it's something that you guys have asked for in the past. You've got it tariff free as a full bundle for you guys stateside. The showstopper sold out. And then we had to then change the bundle there. So you don't need to worry. Showstoppers there if you want to. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. What we'll also do potentially before the end of the show is maybe have a look at a few launches from this week. We are going to have a look at Craftaganza to give you the opportunity to get in there before it's gone. The weekend is coming up. We're not that far off it. 21st, 22nd of June. Now is definitely time to consider going for it. One, before it goes, and two, before that weekend comes upon us here. Now it's Cartload. We've got Rachel on the social. Lynn is already in saying, hi Craig, Debbie, the amazing CCTV team, wonderful social media superstar. It's been a fun-filled day, great shows today, and I'm sure this one is going to be full of great deals and products as always. It absolutely will. Faye Smith's in, Jen Shanks in saying good afternoon everyone. It is 1 minute past 5 here in the UK. Alta's in, Trudy's in as well saying hi to everyone. Everyone's still in apart from the office. Well, the cat's away, the mice will play. Jake is out there, George is in there, Jamie's in here, I'm on this side, Cross on the other side, finishing off with the demo earlier on, it's Debbie.
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened. I was busy talking away. I was telling you about my little characters I'd made and got really excited. And then all of a sudden, I looked up and I saw my screen was black. And I'm saying to the guys, do we still carry on? Are we on air? Can people see us? Can people hear us? No. You couldn't hear a single thing. However, I stopped.
You did.
I paused.
You did.
Fib. I made a couple more. But I've made a few little characters. Look. Have a little look at my little cute characters. Look, they're all there, all waiting to be ready to go on the card. Just a little finishing touch here and there, adding that little bit of a shadow down the little girls there. Look at her. I'm loving, honestly. These characters are the cutest little things we ever did see, and I've left some with teeth, some without teeth. Got my little boys in. Got my little girls in, lots of different colours. So what do we need? We're going to have a little party with these, so let's just push those to one side. I'm going to finish off with where I was going, which was a double Z fold card, which basically it is an R-fold, gatefold, and literally fold back to create the Z. I've already put my mats and layers down there. It is from an A4 sheet, so if I just show you there, that's the full size of the A4 sheet. I took my Ultimate Pro and I scored it at the A4 part, and then on the is it the trifold or the gatefold? I think it's the gatefold section,
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, to create that, and then just separated it by popping it across the top. And I've chopped off, I think if I remember rightly, I chopped this down to 1.5 inches. I usually do it about 1.5 inches. Got my papers all ready, so let's get our panels stuck down because we will finish off where we was going to finish off. And I was saying, Jamie, how long have I got left? And they were like, did you say 10 minutes at that point,
10
Jamie,
minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it just went bang, gone.
And it was that awkward stage, as you said, Debbie, it's like, do I keep talking? Do I not keep talking? They can't see us, but can they hear us?
Exactly.
Can they hear us, but not... And then we're like, do you know what? So I was just babbling on. You were talking about what you were doing until Jamie went, no, guys, that's it. They can't see or hear us, so...
Now then, we've had, it's been, honestly, a real buzz. I mean, we've had everybody from main office coming over and everyone saying how much they're loving the shows. Everybody loving the fact that you guys have all taken this gorgeous characters to your hearts, and I mean, it was too difficult to separate them. Like you said, Craig, you just couldn't separate them.
You couldn't.
You couldn't separate the girls from the boys.
You definitely
So what better
can't.
way to do? Have them all together.
Put them together.
Have them all together, yeah, exactly. So
That's
this is
a
me
great way.
just sticking down all of my panels, ready to put my double Z fold card together. And then I've got a toss-up now of what I'm going to use for Safi's birthday card. I'm going to save the, I'm going to...
Build it?
Alphabet.
Got
Alphabet,
you.
Craig, that's the word I was looking for.
Alphabet.
It's been a long week and it ain't
It's been
over
a
yet.
long week.
And
I'll
it ain't over
see
yet.
you again. Just as an FYI, a little bit of a change to our schedule coming up. So actually, myself and Debbie, we're going to be back together on Saturday. So a little bit of a change. I'm going to be back tomorrow with Becky. And then, yes, myself and you, Debbie. So you thought you were getting rid of me, so sorry.
Aye, it's fine. I absolutely loved it. I've loved it. I'm just sad I'm not here tomorrow with you and Becky.
No, but I'm not on this side. Debbie's not on that side on Saturday.
Oh.
We're doing a
yeah.
swap.
We're doing a swapsy.
Yeah.
You gave me a break, aren't you? Bless you.
I am indeed.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love creating. Now, age-old question. When you're doing a double Z fold card, obviously that's the Z. That's the double Z, because that's another little Z there. And then you have a choice of, and the only thing you do with it is you literally reverse it.
Okay.
So instead of it being that way, you just reverse it around, and then we're going to fold that up. That's the right way around a bit, and close it. Now, my question is, where do we have this? So you can have it at the bottom, third up, half up. Oh, so George likes it at the top. Let's go with the top. Now, one little hint, one little tip our Craigie did give me was, when you come to sticking this, rather than being all fingers and thumbs and sticking this down here, then trying to balance it, he said, Debbie, put your tape pen all the way across, didn't you, Craig?
Yes, I did.
All the way across, folded. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Have your card folded, and then you can position it like so. And then once you're happy with where it is and you're happy that it's nice and straight, it was best tip I'd ever get. Honestly, Craig gives me some amazing tips sometimes, and that one was one of them, because I was putting it down there, I was sticking it here, I was making sure it was and then he said, Debbie, what are you doing? I was like, what do you mean what we're doing? And they just told me that one little tip, and I swear, Craig, best thing you've ever given me in terms of a tip. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Loving it on the top, by the way.
Glad I could help.
You're very welcome. Now then, let's get all my little party characters on.
This is where we start to see it come to life, isn't
Oh,
it?
it is. Oh, look. Oh, do you know what? He's got to go upside down, hasn't he?
Go.
He's got to be swinging from there, hasn't he? He's definitely got to have him like that. Let's get me tip.
Do you know what you could do?
Yeah.
Go into your, not Majestic Ball, what was that collection that we done? Masquerade Ball collection, get the embossing folder with the chandelier, and the monster could be swinging on the chandelier. I'm gonna swing on the chandelier. Could do.
Absolutely. Got to have a party with these, though. Let me put my phone back. I love him like that. There, he looks so cute. I love that song.
I do as well. Apparently, it is the hardest song in the world to sing.
It is.
I've heard that, yeah?
It is.
Yep, the hardest song, George. That's what they say. Yeah.
It is. So I love a version by one of the X Factor finalists. Was it an X Factor finalist?
Who was that?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that the one? Not X Factor. Pop Stars. Liberty X. Kevin Sims.
Oh.
What a voice.
I've
He
not
would have
heard
done when
that.
he were in that band, let me tell you. And he sang a version of Chandelier, which I absolutely adore. And oh my God, he made it look like it were easy. But it's not so easy.
It's
It is
not
a very
easy,
difficult song to
okay.
sing. You what, though?
Okay, it's not easy, no?
Yeah, he did it.
Okay.
He did it as his audition tape. He won The Voice. It was The Voice. Do you know when?
See, I didn't watch The Voice.
Well, that was when it was on the BBC, not
Yeah.
the ITV. He was the last one to win it on the BBC. I'll get me with my facts and knowledge. Oh, I know you need me in a pub quiz when it comes to music. I love my music.
I know about my X Factor. You know, I was a
love
big X Factor
Well,
fan.
of course, we're both X Factor fans, aren't we? We love us.
Yeah, we did.
Leone and...
Yeah.
Leona, sorry, not Leone.
Ella Henderson.
Oh, love
Loved
Ella.
Ella Henderson as well. Yeah, X Factor. Apparently, technically, ITV do still have a 1-year contract left remaining with X Factor.
Do they? Oh, they retired it, didn't they,
but
for a
they
little
retired,
bit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that was what Simon said, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, let's... She still cracks me up.
The
and I've
googly
left her
eyes.
toothless. She ain't got the teeth. Look, she's got the teeth either. So that's the thing. Look what you could. In fact, you're going
Like
there.
Glasgow on a Saturday night.
Now then, shall I have him bouncing that way? Because he's watching him up there and she's watching him up there and don't know where she's looking and I ain't got a clue where she's looking.
This is brilliant, Debbie. I'm so glad that we kick-started Cartload with you finishing this.
Honestly, I'm having so much fun. Actually, though, I need to leave space because I need to put Sapphire's name on here somewhere because I've decided this is the one. This is the one. I'm going to give her for her birthday. Oh, now then, do we stop? Are we happy? Do we have...
I think you could get away with another one or
Do
two.
you think I
know
could
that?
get away with her upside down?
Yeah.
Go on, we'll have her
think
upside
you
down. Or do
could.
we have her upside down? Do we have the pink one upside down?
So anyone that's just joining, this is our Tariff Free Cartload. Unfortunately, at the end of launch day, we just did get cut off for the gremlins, or maybe it was the monsters there. So because Debbie was in the middle of getting her demo finished, we thought, I know, well, it's actually Debbie's idea, and George went, yep, let's go for it. Let's start Cartload, finishing it off before we go into the deal. So that is why we are focusing on the launch at the moment.
I'm going to save me two little ones. I'm going to save them for another project, only because I don't want to be literally slamming that car, because I've got to find a place to put Sapphire. Woo! And 7. Because this is the one, Craig, I think. I think this is the one I'm going to use for a birthday.
Mm-hmm. Actually, do you know what as well? I'm just having a look, and actually, I'm going to hold fire on what was the way to say there, because I can't remember the names. But I was thinking, from both the collections, that's it, yeah. So, of course, I know you're using the monsters from both collections, aren't you?
I have,
Isn't that great?
There you go. How super cute is that?
That is so good.
Oh, there we go. So that was all, because we did manage to, in fact, shall we start there?
Yeah.
That's where we started this morning with Wake Up Call, with my little nods to our gorgeous Rachel. Let me go and grab me other two. Actually, I've got quite a fair few to choose from, haven't I? There's my little TP card, and then there's my little cupcake box that I need to put a cupcake in with old Betty there. And that was the cupcake box. So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, do you know, I feel like a demo of the week should have come on in today, but never mind. However, I hope you've enjoyed all the inspiration with this fabulous collection. It really is the superbly cute, ultra cute collection of, I think, covering all sorts of different occasions there for the little ones in your life and beyond, because you're never too old to receive something like this, let me tell you. I would love to receive any of these, especially that one filled with a cupcake. But yeah, absolutely. I'm so pleased you've loved it. I'm really glad you've enjoyed it. But that is the end of what should have been the end of the show last show.
Launch.
We'll get started with the next one.
We will do.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, if you didn't see the show earlier on, if you like the idea of that collection, let's just have a look at it here when it comes to that launch day show. So the details on the screen are what you're going to get here from the Sass and Sparkle. Do go back to our wake-up call earlier on, as well as the launch day show on Crafter's Companion YouTube channel, where you will, of course, see it all in great detail. We talk you through the dies, we talk you through the stamps, we talk you through the paper pad. But seeing as we were just kick-starting Cartload with, of course, the brand new launch, this is the brand new launch within the Sparkle and Sass. You've got it within the little adventure as well from the little boys here. So this is all part of that brand new launch. You've got the monsters in there as well. You've then got your tractors, as well as what's going to be the truck. You've then got your rocket. You've then also got your dinosaur. You've got your quirky stamps as well. Within the showstopper, what you're also then going to be getting is 40 sheets of Centura Pearl white, 10 sheets of your Christmas red Centura Pearl, 10 sheets of your pale silver Centura Pearl. You're also going to get an apron, Crafter's Companion branded apron. You're also going to be getting the tea towel as well. Then what you're also going to get is 3 of our brand new Crafter's Companion magnets. These are our branded magnets. These were brand new as well today. All of that is what you're getting for $19.99 or $150.99. Your platinum comes down to $95.99 or $127.99. And of course, for you guys stateside, within that big bundle there, it is tariff free. So, quick recap there. All on, of course, our YouTube channel or Crafters TV Facebook page when it came to the launch. A lot more detail. Let's start with Cartload, where it's all about the tariff free. Right, we did give you a little look into this one earlier on, but we have got got our Centura Pearl. This is our 3-pack with our scratch and reveal that you can see here. So what you're going to be paying for in essence is 10 sheets of your pale gold Centura Pearl, Christmas red Centura Pearl, and then also your platinum. So it's 10 sheets in each, 310 GSM, and then these are A4 in size. Now in essence, this is what you're paying for, but what you're going to be getting for free is the full scratch and reveal kit. Now that scratch and reveal kit gives you all of these icon and sentiment stamps. So you've got Valentine, boy, girl, marry me, you've got open here, you've then got Happy Valentine's Day, hearts. All of these are in beautiful, perfect sizes for you to then stick these stickers over the top. Now these are scratch and reveal stickers. You get 3 sheets of the silver, 3 sheets of the gold, and 3 sheets of the rose gold in here. So these are all that scratch stickers. You could use these with the brand new launch today as well. Pop them over some of the sentiments, some of the smaller characters if you want to. That price there, $11.97 or $20.97, exceptional for that. Platinum comes down to £9.58 or $16.78. What I am going to say within this one here, that bundle there, if you've already got the scratch and reveal, for that price there, get it again just to replenish the stock of your stickers. The actual sentiment stamps, the scratch and reveal stamps, gift them, put them to the side, use them as a spare. We'll always need Centura Pearl, but either way, on that price alone, grab hold of it just to replenish the stock of your stickers, and then of course you can then keep using them for a lot longer. 9 sheets in total, 3 of each of the metallic colours that you are getting. It does work out that you're paying for the 3 packs of Centura Pearl, 30 sheets in total, but you're getting all of those stamps as well, plus the stickers, $9.58 or $16.78 on there. So that is one, the very first one of our Tariff Free Cartload. This is one. Debbie's got another one.
I have indeed, and it's all about the Enveloper Pro, which means you can make all of your beautiful envelopes, because we're even putting in there the 12 by 12 vintage scrapbook page in there as well. I said page, the pad. This is the Enveloper Pro. I love this for making envelopes with, and it has got its own, oh my God, I looked up at the screen and all I could see was this. That's what I could see in my vision, and I was like, what is he doing? I can tell it's Thursday night and we're getting towards the end of the week.
It's my favourite show. It's my favourite show.
You can't contain him. Actually, at these prices, though, you can't, because I'm telling you, this paper pad is worth that price that you're seeing on the screen. So the fact of the matter is you're getting 2, both of these. Make your own envelopes. All the instructions are in there. It shows you how to make the envelopes. It tells you what size you need to start with. It tells you which grooves to go into. It literally is super easy and very, very gorgeous making your own envelopes when you have paper like this. We've often said it's one of... What on earth? Ben, I know it's his favourite pad. Has he been pinching bits out of here?
Probably.
I get you, Ben. I get you. It is gorgeous, I'm not going to lie. Vintage scrap... Oh, my God, it's all falling to bits. What the heck? It is absolutely beautiful. There are 24 double-sided sheets. I may just say you might want to get hold of this. That might work with something coming up in later future launches. I'm not going to say any more, Craig, because I really should have not even said that, because that box I picked up today is stuff that's coming, and I've thought of this scrapbook pad instantly. Absolutely gorgeous though, and $14.99 or $19.95 for both if you're not in the club. But if you are in that club, the lowest price is £11.99 and $15.96. And the best thing about it is, it's tariff free!
Yay!
Woo, woo, woo. Love it, love it.
Love it, tariff. Oh, they're good. Tariff free, tariff free, tariff free, tariff free. You can tell I'm not good with the dancing here. Rightio, I've got another one here. Let's have a look at the Colorista pencils. We did touch upon these earlier on within Wake Up Call, because if you went for today's launch, these are going to be perfect to colour in all those little monsters, fairies and scallywags. What you've got here is your 4 sets. Now we'll spend a little bit more time in a moment going through them all, but these are our colour restyle Colorista pencils. Now these ones here have still got the most incredible lay down and blend, more of that entry level of the Spectrum Noir range here, but you can then start to use the kid. This is the sort of ones that, you know, you're probably inclined to give them to the kiddies, because with the kiddies you don't actually want to give them the cheapy ones, depending on, of course, their age, because you want them to have the confidence when it comes to colour. You want them to see how that's building up together. That's going to work at, of course, that younger age when it comes to the blendable Colorista pencils. Now, within these ones, the actual 4 sets that you're going to be getting your perfect portraits. You're also then going to be getting your neutral landscapes. You're then also going to be getting your floral sensation, and then you're also going to be getting your bright and vivid. So you've got 12 of your Colorista blendable pencils in each set here. This is 13 pence per pencil. 13 pence. Now when it comes to this one, you would usually be $15.96 or $23.96, which I'm sorry, even at that full price, that is a really, really good price. But then look at the today's price, even better, $7.98 or $11.98. But look at your platinum price. Look at your platinum price for all of it, all 4. Your Colorista entry level of the colour and blendable pencils that you've got, $6.38 or $9.58. Now, do you know what? Even if you don't have our Spectrum Noir blendable pencils, you can still grab hold of these. Then all of the education that you see Leanne, Sarah, myself, Debbie Fisher as well, what you can do is substitute your Spectrum Noir colour blend pencils and be using these. Still get that really nice blend. As I say, it's that entry level. So, you know, think about the kiddies as well. Build up that confidence. And you can afford to do that at that price there. $6.38, not for 1, not for 2, not for 3, but 4 for $6.38 or $9.58. And as Debbie said, boom, tariff free. All of the items within the cartload section on tonight's show are tariff free. Head across onto the website, of course, get them into your basket. You can check them all out. Even if you've already gone for the launch, have a little look, have a little peruse, see what you want to grab from this section here. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. One of the things you absolutely will, probably, definitely, want is what Debbie's about to show.
Absolutely, and it's, oh, I love storage. You all know, I've been open and honest about it. I still get reminded of it from time to time about storage and how important it is, not just in your crafty life, but in your everyday life in terms of, so for me, instance, thinking of my grandkids, putting things like all their crayoning things and things together, the colouring items, bricks, Lego. I'm thinking for my son, because he drives me mad, wires and cables drive me. I don't know how many wires that boy thinks he needs, but every time I go into the bedroom there's another one required. But putting them into places you absolutely can, and covering it is in a multi-stash storage box with, yes, you can read rightly, it is the free, well I say free, it is free, isn't it? All 3 free, that's a tongue twister, is our lovely vellum washi roll, which is that sticky washi roll that this time has got that fabulous foiling on them, and you've got the happy birthday to you on there, you've got I can't thank you enough, true friends are hard to come by, birthday wishes, you are so thoughtful, and by chance we met, by choice we became friends. I absolutely love those. That is 3 rolls, and there is a lot on there, a heck of a lot. Can you ever remember the dimension, Craig?
I can never remember.
We once went into the hobby making studio, unravelled it all, and we went from one end of corner
did you?
Yeah, it's quite a lot. So do you know where the hobby maker screen is?
Yeah.
All the way round to the other counter. So from one counter to the secondary counter, I couldn't believe it.
That's got to have been you and Nigel, was it?
Actually, it was me and Ailey.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was a Nigel me.
Normally it is Nigel, but I actually persuaded Ailey to unravel one and we did it. But honestly, it's just fabulous and it's free. And look at the price, £9.99 or $19.99 if you're not in the club. Take a look at that one there, £7.99 for a storage box, or $15.99 for a storage box, and 3 fabulous sentiment washi tapes that are going to work with all sorts of collections for that price that you're seeing on the screen, because of course down there, and I can't do it now because it's too far away, it's tariff free.
It is indeed.
It's tariff free.
10 metres in length.
Thank you.
Jamie had a look for us, 10 metres in length. Right, let's see who else has joined us before I go into the next one here. Artistic Expressions by Sarah on YouTube is saying, hello again everyone, finally able to watch after the 4 a.m. show. I got the showstopper first thing this morning and then work got in the way of watching. Well, you can always go back and watch us again. Sherry Burns on YouTube is saying, I missed it earlier, so picked up on the envelope showstopper. Well done. All of those you'll still find across on our website. We've got Amanda Hubbard on YouTube saying, evening Craig and Debbie. Can I just say, I have had such a wonderful day today watching you both. This is infectious, funny day. I wasn't going to invest, then, well, maybe a few. Ended up getting the whole lot.
Oh, who was that?
Thank you. That was Amanda Hubbard.
Amanda, you're very well. Amanda, I've been seeing some of your gorgeous makes.
Oh, that Amanda.
Yes, that's Amanda.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, Amanda. Hope we've given you, and I mean, apart from crafty fun, we say it all the time, crafty fun, crafty inspiration, some laughs now and again.
Yes.
And some great deals. So thank you for commenting in with that, Amanda. It's absolutely lovely and it's truly, truly appreciated. I think more than you'll ever really know. So yes, thank you very much, and we'll take that for the whole team. It's not just us guys that are on here.
Nope.
It's all the people you don't see in the office, behind the scenes, in the gallery, people in the background there. I think it's a full team effort. So thank you very much. That's a very, very kind thing to say.
It is indeed. And Louise Burton, for yourself and anyone that is new or relatively new to us, Becky is an incredible soft crafter. She's incredible at all the makes that she makes, but what she also does is she helps us out when it comes to presenting here. She's not been here for a wee while because she's been dabbling in with other things and that, so Becky's coming back to give us a helping hand tomorrow. So she's here tomorrow with myself, so it's going to be lovely to see her. So if you've never seen Becky before, she does have her Crafters Companion Facebook and Instagram. So head across Becky Sworn CC, you'll find her there. Can I just say, although she does not give herself confidence when it comes to paper crafting, she is still really, really good at her paper crafting as well. But her expertise is the soft craft. So you'll meet Becky tomorrow. Michael Adams is saying, good evening, Craig and Debbie. I'm in the good books today. Showstopper, soon to be on its way. Yes, Michael did purchase it earlier this morning, didn't he? Faye Smith is saying, I'm so happy the life's moments are in the show. I missed getting the showstopper yesterday and was hoping that they were going to be back. Yep, they're in the show as well. Check them out on the website. Michelle Nitz is in, Amanda's in, Trudy's in, Lewis is in, Alison's in. A lot of you saying, Craig, you're in trouble with the Glaswegians. I am, yep, probably. PB Brewer is saying, good morning, Debbie, Craig, CTV crew, Social Warehouse, and all of you. Thanks to CC for helping us with the tariff issues. You are more than welcome. And if there's one people that you don't want to be annoyed with, and that is the Glaswegians. So thank gosh that I'm down here in England now. Rightio, shall we have a look at this one here when it comes to the Ultimate Pro? Now this one here is US only. So this one for the US only, $69.95, or if you are Platinum, you are going to be $107.88. This is then going to give you, and I'm going to start.
Is that the wrong way around?
Is that the wrong way? Yeah. Oh, right. Can we come back to that one, guys? Shall we come back to that one? Right. Tell you what, let's just kind of then just flip them over at the moment then. What we're going to do then here is Craftaganza. If you have not been watching over the last couple of week or so, what we have got coming up is Craftaganza here. Now, myself and Debbie have been so lucky, Debbie Fisher as well, to be part of the physical Craftaganza just before, of course, the pandemic hit. Fortunately, we couldn't able to keep it going afterwards. But the joyous thing with technology is we can beam all across the world. So what Sarah and the team done is they've got together an online Craftaganza. This is going to be, in essence, for me saying to you, this is actually all about the experience. This is about 10 classes. I'm not going to go into them in a lot of detail because Ben and Sarah are coming up here in a moment to tell you all about it. But it's about an experience to be crafting along with Sarah. She's teaching some classes, Leanne's teaching some classes. It's going to be live in here of the weekend of the 21st and the 22nd of June. You're going to get everything that you're needing need, all you're going to need is basics, which you're probably all going to have, things such as a guillotine, paper trimmer, die cutting machine, etc., etc. But to grab hold of it, you're going to be able to do so. Even if you can't watch live, or even if you do watch live and are part of it, you can go back and watch it whenever you want, time and time again. What you're waiting to see with Sarah and Ben, and they will go over the details, but I'm going to do it as well for you. It's $169.99 or $100.99. Now, in the UK Platinum, you are going to be $135.99 or $100.59.99. This is tariff free for you guys stateside. When it comes to the UK, you've got that benefit is on this one. You can use ClearPay. Now, I say this is kind of tongue-in-cheek, but I'm serious. My whole life when it comes to shopping TV is on ClearPay, it's on Klarna, it's on EasyPay. If you're thinking about it, you've never used it before, it's like, is it okay? Is it safe? Completely safe to do, interest-free. You've got your 4 payments there of your £34. It's all on there for the website for you to then check out. But the whole enjoyment, the classes, the experience of Craftaganza is here with Sarah and Ben to tell you all about it.
So, Craftaganza, if you have not heard of this before, we have been running Craftaganzas for 15 years. The very, very first one was 15 years ago. And the idea was, it is all of the classes so that you can learn everything you need about crafting. Have a little look at this video, okay? Because this can be you. The idea is we bring the crafting to you. So whether you're doing it on your own, whether you're doing it with friends, whether you're doing it with like your sister or your niece or your grandson or whatever it is, we are going to walk you step by step through 10 classes. Now there will be thousands of people from all over the world joining these classes live. So they happen on the 21st and 22nd of June from around noon in UK time, running through till 8-9 o'clock on the evening, both days. So it means we can touch all different time zones. Now, what you are getting, okay, the whole idea is you get everything you need. I'm working on the assumption that you already have a die cutting machine and some basic tools, right? And glue and things like that, right? Everything you need specific to this is that core kit that you just saw. Now, your core kit are your core alcohol pens, your core watercolour pens, you've got your finesse waterproofing pad, your finesse alcohol proofing pad, you've got your duetting pads to do the blending, you've got your Harmony water reactivating pads, you've got a set of 3 of your glitter pastes in there, you've got some things like the ribbon and the sequins that we're going to use in multiple classes. That is that core kit. Your core kit is worth about £70, $80. That is coming absolutely free, okay? Then on top of that, for every class that we do, you're going to get your own little class kit. So for example, class number 1. Class number 1 is this one here. So to do this, you can see we're going to use our watercolour pens. We're going to use that beautiful blue duet ink pad to do all of the blending around there. But actually, it's a specific design, a specific cutout. So what we do is we open the box and we bring out class number 1, right? Now, everything you need for class number 1 is either in the core kit or it's in here. Now, to put this value into perspective, right, that die set alone is like a £20 die set.
Absolutely.
Right? The embossing folder is a 3D embossing folder. That's like another $6.99, $7.99 embossing folder, right? You then get the special watercolour card. You'll get the best results when you use the best paper. You've got the watercolour card. You've got the base card that we need. So a lot of people are saying, do I need cards and envelopes to get that? No, we send you the base card. We're also going to send you the card for the mats and layers, but everything for class 1 is inside folder number 1. So when we all do class 1, there's even a little stamp in there in the background for you to do. So you see this is stamped love, even included the little stamp, and of course your ink pad to stamp that is in your core kit. Now that is the same for every single class. So we're going to start on the Saturday. That is going to be the first class. Then, and Leanne teaches that, by the way.
Okay, this is you then, the next one, isn't it?
Then I'm doing the next one, right? So now we're going to go from colouring one extreme to shape card bases, totally different effect. Now what I love about this is I'm going to teach you how to do this card, but if you wanted to personalise it with your own photograph, I'm going to show you how you could adapt it and make it into an easel card if you wanted. So we're going to learn all the shaped card technique tuition, but then also we're all going to complete the card. So in that shape, so everything you need to do this one, have a little look at this. You've got the actual template, you've got the dies that you need, you've got the stamps that you need, you've got the different shades of grey and the cardstock, everything's been colour matched, we've got everything ready for you, the base card, it's all included. Now, after we've done card number 2, I'm staying up because I do number 3.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, number 3 is epic, right? You know, for those of you that know me, know that I love a little bit of flower forming,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm going to do is to do the flower forming. So many people say, I've never done flower forming before, right? You get the flower forming foam, you get the stamens, you get the papers, you're going to get the dyes to do that beautiful lace effect, you're going to get the patterned papers, you're going to get the coloured papers for the matting and layering, and we're all going to sit together, we're all going to master flower forming. Doesn't matter if you've never done it before, doesn't matter if you've never crafted before, you're still going to learn this technique. I keep talking about my mum and my mother-in-law, they're brilliant to do this. They wouldn't have the confidence because they're not even newbies, they don't craft. They wouldn't have the confidence to sit down and do this. But if they were sitting with me, all I would do is get this kit out and you would be doing it together. So this is what I love about this is if you've got maybe it's a crafter and a non-crafter working together, and I'm not, Debbie's obviously quite an advanced crafter.
Absolutely,
Victoria is a very beginner, right? But you can sit and do this together. You're going to watch the tutorials, craft along together, but then the crafter can help the non-crafter get going at this. I don't want you to think this is just for people who are advanced. This is just as good for people who've never done it before. If you are a complete beginner, I would definitely recommend you doing it with a crafter. And also you need like the die cutting machine and the core tools. But if you're a relative beginner and you've got some of that kit, this is for you, right? So flower forming's number 3.
Number 3, yep.
Then, I'm going to move
This
it.
back to chibs.
This is one of my favourites. This is back to chibs. Watercolouring. Now, watercolouring when you do a raised outline emboss. So this is actually an embossing folder that we're going to do watercolouring. You're going to learn how to get the light bouncing off those. We're going to learn how to build up all those bits, right? So that is number 4. And then we're going to wrap up Friday.
I love this one. Paper piecing.
This, right? Wrap up Saturday, sorry. We're going to wrap up Saturday with a bit of paper piecing.
Look at that.
Now, what I like is, by the time we get to Saturday night, so we're talking UK time, we're talking like 7, 8 o'clock now, we've decided we're going to put our PJs
We are,
on.
yep.
We're going to have a bit of a PJ party going on. I think it's time to get the glass of wine, maybe, or I'm bringing my velvetizer so that we can have hot chocolate with Baileys in there as well. And this is what I want you to understand. It's relaxed.
Yeah.
It's not like being at school where it's like, come on to the next class, come on. It's going to be relaxed. The whole point is I want you to have a wonderful weekend. I want you to go away saying, this was the best weekend you ever had. You've made friends for life. You've learned so many new things. You've made these cards. You absolutely love it. You know, that is the purpose. I will be happy. I'll have done my job if you all go away going, I had the most fun. Right?
Who's doing the paper piecing class?
Me.
Oh, nice one.
I can't trust James not to drink too much to be able to...
It'd be all over the place,
with
wouldn't
their
it?
glasses, she'll be like this, trying to stick them all in place, right?
So we've done Saturday.
Saturday night, but you can't drink too much because I need it fresh as a daisy. Sunday morning, we are doing this. I mean, duet in...
What a way.
Now, I'll be really honest, this is above my level of expertise, right? So this is probably the most advanced card that we do. And this is all about learning to take them skills to their next level. A lot of you might just sit and watch this class and think I might try it later. I'm actually going to encourage you all to sit with me, like I'm going to, and learn how to do it and have a go. Even if you don't finish the class, you're going to be then having a go. But there will be time. All those that want to finish the class will have time for you to finish the class. Then Leanne's going to stay on because she's going from duet ink blending onto stamping and masking, right? Now, I love a bit of stamping and masking, but what I'm in love with about this card is the way the light bounces off the flower.
Yeah.
So it's about learning those really advanced techniques and getting the light bouncing off. That is all going to be covered in that class. So Sunday morning, those of you in the US, or Sunday early afternoon for us in the UK, is going to be phenomenal.
Amazing.
Now, after you've done them two, you'll be ready for a little bit of a wind down.
Oh,
right?
yes.
So
Just
I'm coming back up. So this is now
good.
me. I mean, I'll be ready for a bit of a wind down after I've done them two classes with Leanne, right? We're doing decoupage. So I'm going to teach you how to do dome cards, 3-dimensional dome cards. You're going to get that beautiful kind of centerpiece. We're going to put all this together, and all of the decoupage is already pre-die cut. Then we're going, I mean, we're literally going from one end of the crafting spectrum to another. All card making, but all totally different cards. We're going from watercolouring there, to paper piecing, to masking, to dome cards. Shaker cards are coming next. Ben loves a good shaker
Love
card.
a shaker.
And what I want to do is when I teach this class, because it's another one of mine, I'm not just going to teach you the shaker, I'm going to teach you that beautiful background technique in there, and we're going to do a few different versions so that you can see how you can adapt it and take it different ways. And then, wrapping up the whole weekend, you'll all be crying into your spritzes by this point, because it's going to be finished. We're all going to do glitter paste. Now, some of you might have tried glitter paste before, but have you tried ombre glitter paste? Have you tried layering up all the different colours and building that up? That is what we're going to teach. That is what we're going to learn. Now, in this kit, you're getting the stencils. You're getting the dies to do the background pieces. You get that lovely black card. You get even the love die is included in that set. You get the spatula for that perfect application. And what I want you to understand is this is for everyone, irrespective of your level of ability. Now, I just want to touch on the pricing a little bit.
Yes.
Because a lot of people say, well, how can you afford to do all of this for this much, right? As a business, as a company, we don't do this as like a profit-making thing. We do this as a community builder, as a way of getting thousands of people all across the world to engage with our products, to use them, to fall in love with them even more. So that price that you see on your screen there, that is reflective of basically the bare minimum just to cover all of our costs in delivering these classes. Now, if you are in the US, there is no tariff to pay on this because you are buying the experience. The product is like the minority part that comes included. The experience is all delivered here from the UK. If you're buying in the UK, great news. You can spread that cost on 4 easy, flexible payments using our ClearPay setup. So I've tried to make it so that it's accessible, so there's no reason why every one of you out there can't come and be an amazing part of the community. 2 days on the 21st and 22nd of June.
We've got Stephen Nicola saying, oh, it's nice to see Becky back. She's brilliant when it comes to the paper craft. So, yeah, so Becky's going to be on this side and I'm going to be across on that side tomorrow before myself and Debbie are reunited again on Saturday, where Debbie's on this side. I'll also be on that side. I will still be on Hobbymaker on Sunday, so I will still be there and then back here on Tuesday. Karen is saying, my Craftaganza came last week and it's so hard not to play. It really is such a deal. Do you know what? Play with it. Have a little bit of a play with it if you want to. You've got your stamps. Maybe keep things like your consumables, your glitter paste and that for the actual classes, but nothing stopping you from actually having a little bit of a play, having a little bit of a dabble. Also the cardstock, you maybe going to want to keep the cardstock until the actual Craftaganza, but yeah, your stamps and then your dies and all that, yeah, go for it. Have a little bit of a play, get familiar with it if you feel you need to get familiar with it, and then of course you can just delve into that experience that you've got over that whole weekend. I know Debbie's down at Hobbymaker, it is Hobbymaker that weekend, isn't it?
I am. Yes.
You are indeed.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
wait a minute. No, I'm not.
No?
No, it's not me.
No?
It's not you. Because you're in New York.
Yeah.
I'm in Coventry.
Oh, that's where you are.
Debbie's birthday.
Yes.
We don't know who it is.
Yeah. That's it. Yes, that's who it was. I was trying to think, so I know Debbie's not there because she had something that I thought was Hobbymaker, but yeah, she's at Coventry, obviously. I'm off as well. So who knows who it would be? But when it comes to that, I am jealous. Well, do you know what? No, I'm not jealous because I've got a really good reason as to why I'm not here. But it would have been nice to have been part of it, that is for sure. But yeah, you're going to have a great weekend when it comes to Sarah and, of course, Leanne there. Oh my gosh, that one, when I say one-on-one with them, then, of course, as that whole community that you've got something special, and that's exactly what it's going to be. It's the first time that we've done that online Craftaganza experience with Sarah and Leanne in here. It's going to be fab. It's going to be manic, but you know what? You guys are going to have an absolute blast, and I am jealous on that aspect. Just before we wrap up on this one here, still go for it. Once these go, this isn't something that we can then bring back in time, of course, for the weekend. So it's not as though that you've got that thing, well, they'll bring it back. You never know if we've got stuff left. It's going to be after the weekend, so you won't see it live. You want to go for it tariff free, you can do. In the US of A, you're $159.99, with the UK being $135.99. And if you want, you don't have to go for ClearPay in the UK. Pay it all outright if you want to. The option is there for you. But that's your Craftaganza at home with Leanne and Sarah. Right, let's have a look now at the Ultimate Pro. So this is what we were going to have a look at beforehand here. Everything that you are seeing with myself and Debbie on, of course, this Tariff Free Cartload, you'll find across on the website. You're still going to find all of the new launches that we've had recently. Maybe the odd set bundle of that may have sold out, but you will be able to check out what's available across on the website here. And we've got here, so this is for US only. This is a US version here because it works within the letter size cardstock that you've got at home. $69.95 for your platinum, that comes down to $55.96, and it's still tariff free here. This is your Ultimate Pro. Now, to say the awards that this baby has had is just phenomenal. Now, when it comes to these ones, I am going to say, and I am going to urge you afterwards, if you're going with this one, go onto across YouTube, type in your Ultimate Pro, see all the videos when it comes to Sarah. She's really showcasing it. You will find me, the two Debbies as well, showcasing it on other shows, but certainly when it comes to Sarah, it's just, you know what Sarah's like? She flips it, she turns it, she rotates it, she spins it around. You know what she's like when it comes to that, but it really showcases what you can do. It's your card maker, it's your your edgeable embosser, it is your concept cards, it's your envelope maker, it's your K card, it's your pop-out card, it's your envelope points that you've got, it is then your bow maker down in here as well. But then what you've also got on the inside, you've then got your box maker with the lid and the base, more of the embossed edges that you've got here. On this side, more of things such as your K cards, your pop-out cards, that's all in there. Then on this side here, you will get a booklet in there. You've got a booklet that shows you and steps you through so many things. You have got your paper trimmer. You can get a replacement blade from your local hardware store. That's in there. You've then got your 2 scoring tools. You've then got your pegs. You really do only ever need 2 at a time. Give you a third one as a spare, but you can do all your fancy bows if you want to. If we go into this side, you've then got space for you to put any of your square embossing boards. That's in there, and that paper trimmer will sit and slot in there for you to use. Now, when it comes to this one, what you're also then going to be getting as well for free is your boxer board. So this is going to give you so many more sizes and depth variations when it comes to boxes. You do have your inches, you do have your centimetres, it's entirely up to you. You can use it as a standalone, but what you will see is the little notches at the top and the bottom. And that is because it's going to work inside and on top of your Ultimate Pro. So that can be your workstation. Use it just to score your grids if you want to. Do it just to score your lines, or of course, as I said, it is your box maker. You do have the booklet to go with it that steps you through different ways. Then what you're going to be getting is your Snow White Hint of Gold A4 Centura Pearl cardstock. 50 sheets are in there as well, so you're going to get that, and you're also then going to be getting your dotty tape runner in there as well. Keeping in mind again, this is just for the US of A, this one. Your today's price, $69.95. If you are platinum though, this is one that comes down to $55.96, and safe in the knowledge of going on to Crafters Companion YouTube channel, and when I say there's hundreds of hours of tutorials, most of them probably going to be with Sarah, but they're all there for you. So grab hold of that one. Good for a beginner, but many of you, even whether you're an intermediate, whether you're advanced, you will always come back and say, I use mine day in, day out. Card making, concept making, box making, envelope making, you use it every single day. So that is one of the main features that you've got, is the versatility in all the different ways it can be used. Let us know when it comes to this Tariff Free Cartload. What have you purchased today? Have you gone for the launch today and then you've come back and popped other things in and checked them out? Let us know. But what we're going to do within this one is, I know when I say a beautiful, kind-hearted lady, and do you know what? I don't even know her as well as Debbie knows her, and we've even got her on a cartload, and that's Sandra.
Absolutely, because it's our third party as our lovely Sandra. For those who don't know, me and Sandra met right back to when I first went to go and see what Crafters Companion was all about. We met at a open day, or recruitment day as it was back then, even though I didn't know it was that. And that's when I first met Sandra, and Sandra came to our store at Chesterfield, taught classes for many, many years, and it's been lovely to watch Sandra start a business from scratch and build it up to what it is right now, which is Santangle. And it's all about, if you can pick up a pen, Sandra's going to teach you how you can doodle, because it literally is a pen, some stencils, and you're going to doodle to your heart's content and tangle to your heart's content with shapes, patterns, and it literally is all about that art form, which is the most therapeutic. And I'm speaking from experience because, as many of you do know, not only is she a dear friend of mine, I also love tangling myself because I've been to many of her classes. I love what she does. I love everything that she stands for. And I'm so pleased that she's here with us at Crafters TV. I think we've had her twice now, if I want to say twice. And this is what she brought last time, which is the Simply bags and the Simply shoes. And it's all about learning how to tangle and draw with the use of a stencil of shapes. Generic, they look like generic shapes, right? But you're going to be able to turn those generic shapes into things like this. And it is simplistic form, like a step-by-step, showing you what part of the stencil to use, starting off and building up in each section individually. And can I tell you that Sandra draws every one of these instructions, writes every one of these instructions. She doesn't have someone doing it for her. She does everything herself.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did
seriously,
not know that.
I know that Sandra does not sleep. Can I just put it that way? She's one of the busiest ladies that I know. And again, she takes you through just by picking up and using circles and patterns to create all of these beautiful makes, drawing an evening bag. And it literally is using that stencil and creating lots of these gorgeous designs that you see in here. And yes, you will be able to finish it like this and then take it on further by the use of that shaped stencil. That's your bags. And this one is your Simply Shoes, and it's exactly the same way where you have a stencil. Now you can see the shoes in this one, a bit more easier to see.
Oh yeah.
And can I just tell you, everything is manufactured here in the UK with Sandra, where literally I've been up there and I've watched the magic happen. It is the most fascinating place. I absolutely love going there, not only to teach, but to have the hospitality that her, John and the rest of her team share and give you as an experience. And these are the kind of things that you're going to be able to create. I honestly, please do go back and watch the shows when Sandra was on. Go back onto YouTube and you'll be able to find them on there. But that is your Simply bags and your Simply shoes with the use of the stencils for tangling and drawing. And the price that you're seeing on the screen is for that, and then all that expert tuition as well that Sandra gives you. And let me tell you now, there's plenty. That's that one. Moving on. I can never say this word. Affirmation. Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Symbols art. Again, it's tangling with a stencil and the instructions. And let me tell you, this is just the most gorgeous, gorgeous tutorial. Taking your stencil again, so you've got the stencil with all those shapes, and you look at that and think, how can those shapes create a work of art? Well, I am telling you, painstakingly, by step-by-step stage, which you will follow, and you will be able to create masterpieces like this. Honestly, the things that you learn with Sandra and her fabulous tuition is just off the chart. So that is your affirmation symbol art, tangling stencil and instruction set. It's £20 or $28. There's no Club Inspire on this because all of our third-party items, we don't put our club membership on, obviously. You know, we invite our guys up here to come and share their passion, share their things that they love to share with you, and we just bring the prices in for you at the best prices we possibly can. Now, one of my favourites, I'm not going to lie, I love things like this, and Sandra does it with diaries and lots of other things as well, but this one is called Your Affirmations to Tangle and Embellish, and it's a book. It's literally a book with, again, a stencil set. And this time, it's all about... and I think everybody should have something like this in their life. For £20 or $28, this is absolutely amazing. You're going to create an artistic page in your book around the words by the use of your stencil and your tangling. And I absolutely love this. I am enough. There's some of these sentiments in here. I accept myself for who I am. And teaching you, and then taking your stencils and taking it on that little bit further as well, because you can always extend to these or you can recreate them. Indeed, they're focused on right here, right now, and all of these fabulous pages that you, oh my days, I am loved and appreciated by those who matter the most. This is just some of them. Asking for help is a sign of self-respect and self-awareness.
Yeah.
Seriously, what a great, great sentiment that is. I am capable of overcoming anything. Let's go back to some other ones. I don't have to give up my hopes and dreams. I am enough. This is just absolutely fabulous. I love this. And if you think that blank page book, you won't be. You are going to be taking that word and you are going to be turning it into things like this, and then the use of colour, and that is by using the stencil and the booklet to be able to create something really fabulous and something for yourself, something mindful. That's what I love about Sandra. It's a mindful craft, and it's like she said many, many a time, if you can hold a pen, you can use it and create the same things that you would expect like an artist to do. Sandra is an artist, I'm not going to lie, she's an absolutely fantastic woman, fantastic artist, but when you put that tuition down onto this, and she simplifies it, she makes it so easy. So absolutely amazing price, £20, $28 for what I think, just something for you just for a little bit of you and a little bit of you time, and keep it to yourself, this one. Don't be sharing it with people, keep it to yourself, and just have that little affirmation of those words to really make you feel at peace with things, because it is an absolutely fabulous thing and I absolutely love it. And yes, that's my bits. Craig, I've done my Santangle bits. I love the lady. I can't wait to see her next. I hope next time she's up here, I'm here, because I keep missing her. I think you had her once. Did you have her last time, or was it Debbie?
No, it was Debbie. I was in, I think we had one of our routine meetings, and that's why I was in. She was here, so it was Debbie that actually had the day with her here. But yeah, I did briefly see her.
You're lucky, devils.
It was lovely. I know. Really, really lovely. Well, from Sandra to Hayley and Jimmy from Dreamies.
Aww.
But before we go on to them, it is our, I'm going to miss these, Jane. Debbie, it's our nightly joke time.
Oh, come on then.
And that is, hey, Craig and Debbie, why is my wallet like an onion?
Why is my wallet like an onion? I don't know.
Because every time I open it, I cry.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That one,
It's a good
Jane.
one. Mary Pat 1000 saying, I'm so excited to make the fairy card that Debbie was showing when it comes to her samples earlier. Crafted Not Crafted and saying, I'm really looking forward to Craftaganza. Darlene on Facebook saying, my Craftaganza came, but I can't open it just yet. Not until the 13th of June. It's for my 68th birthday. Well, I know we're still a couple of weeks, we're not far away, but a big happy birthday for when that comes. Tonya B is saying, hello everyone. This is one of the best tools you can have in your craft supplies. That was the Ultimate Pro she's referring to. And we've also then got Cindy Thompson is saying, I went for the showstopper and the life moment showstopper. And then we've also got Jay Presley on YouTube is saying, I went for the launch today. I only wanted the boy in the toddler set. But then when I saw Debbie with the beautiful ballerina, I ended up going for the showstopper. You know, it's one of the, kind of go for both. But yeah, as I said before, we've got our crafting recipe stamps. This one is from Dreamies. Now, I've got two different sets, George. So, can you let me know which one is which? Because they're both recipe stamps. So one, so that one, I presume brother, sister, mum and dad should be family. And then this one, colorist, sewist, knitter, paper crafted. That's your colouring. There we go. Crafting recipes, this one being your stamp set. $11.69 or $16.19. It's from Dreamies in the UK, so then therefore, of course, it's tariff free, although everything on Cartload tonight is tariff free. These are really, really lovely recipes, but when it comes along the lines, the form and the verses of that colorist, whether it's the colorist, the sewist, whether you're a knitter or you're a paper crafter. These are lovely as maybe the insert for a card, or maybe what about your front of a card? That could be the focal point, that could be the focal statement on the card if you want it to be. I know Hayley does beautiful cards and examples where she does heat embossing, which you can heat emboss with the sentiments as well. You've got really, really lovely verses. I'm not going to read all four of them out. What I would say and what I would recommend is go onto the website. You'll see the images on our website there, and you can zoom in and then you can have a read of them all within there. But this is all about whether you're a colorist, a sewist, whether you're a knitter or whether you're a paper crafter. So a really nice way to infill that centre of your card. It could be in the corner or the side of a scrapbook page to then finish off with that verse. In with maybe a memory book page, of course, you can do that as well. Grab hold of it, go on to Crafter's Companion YouTube channel and go back to previous shows. Go on to Hayley and Jimmy's course at Facebook and social media, which essentially is the Dreamies social media pages. You'll see lots of ideas in that as well. But $11.69 or $16.99 when it comes from the Dreamies recipe stamp set. Then we've got another one, which is funny enough, you've probably gathered by now because I read it out. It's the family. It's the brother, it's the sister, it's the mum, and it's the dad. Now within this one here, same form, completely different verses, but it's all about the family there. So maybe it is going to be a special card coming up in a few weeks. Of course, we've got Father's Day, certainly, you know, in many, many countries across the globe. I know Mother's Day is always different, although that has passed. But then you've got your birthdays for these occasions of these family members. But then it could just be just because. Debbie, the other day with one of our launches, she done a just because card for her friend. It could just be a just because card for your dad, for your mum, for your brother, for your sister. Going by what I was saying before with that other set, it could be for an insert of your card if you wanted it to be. Could be on the front. Fill it with beautiful flowers as well. Maybe you've got your flower dies from Hayley and the Dreamies. Then, of course, die cut them, fill them in. Maybe you've got the pearls that Hayley brings as well. You can do that as well. Lots of ideas and inspiration back on our Crafter's Companion YouTube when Hayley was last here. But also, once again, check out the Dreamies Facebook page, Instagram as well. I know Hayley does little lives and little videos and that as well, so you can follow along and see what she makes. Also, $11.69 or $16.19. Then we're going to go in with our striking posies. So, striking posy. Oh, these are like a really nice, deep green within this one here. This is beautiful. Right, let's delve in. These are your 8x8 papers that we've got. Now, I see a lot of Hayley's papers. I've not seen these ones here. I know she brought them recently to us, but these ones being your striking posies in here. 8x8 in size. What you've got is 48 designs, and these are your 48 papers. They're a lovely, delicate, but it's quite a substantial 120 paper. Heavyweight paper that you've got here. So you've got lovely generic designs when it comes to the strips there. Gosh, that plays funny with your eyes when it comes to the cameras, doesn't it? Then what you've got is double-sided. So you've got your posies on one side and more of that generic pattern on that opposite side. But then if we go into the other ones, you've got more of that kind of water bubble effect that you can see as if you've just been blowing bubbles. They're just landed on maybe the ground or the counter or, you know, onto your water-based background. More additional posies on that opposite side as well. Then you've got your polka dots. So this is one, although it's posies, when it comes to your strips and your polka dots, great for the guys, really, really good, because you've got that deep green, could be classed as a deep navy, but it is a green one. You've got then, of course, your gingham in there as well. All beautiful ones, great for the guys. Me being a guy, I wouldn't mind floral on my cards, but you know, if you've got your granddad or your uncle that's not really into the flowers, you know, they kind of like the generic male designs, you've got that covered within this one as well. It's what Hayley and Jimmy do really well when it comes to designs. You may initially think it's flowers, it's posies, it's all going to be that floral look. Flip it on its side, you've got kind of generic designs as well. And in actual fact, the opposite side would work well for the little adventure launches that we done today. Then we've got our tickled pink. Once again, 8x8, 48 sheets here. Within these ones, 120 GSM. And then these ones are exactly as it says. It's tickled pink. You've got a little tickle of pink running all the way through. So you have got your florals, you've got your roses in there with your peonies in there, you've got your waterwork effect on that backdrop, you've got edge to edge, but then you've also got your framework as well if you want to. Lovely generic watermark effects if you want. So if you like that distressed look, but you're not confident doing it, or you don't want to do it, it's in there within the papers done for you. You've got your polka dots. This one would be great, of course, for the Sass and Sparkle collection today. Then you've got more of your pink strips in there as well. So another 48 double-sided sheets from Hayley and Dreamies there. $11.69 or $16.19. Still tariff free. It's Dreamies, it's the UK. So of course, you know you're not going to have to worry about that. And then last but by no means least, you've got spring blues here. So this is all about your springtime with the blue tones. Double-sided here, 8x8, 48 designs, 120 GSM. You're going to be able to die cut these, you're going to be able to emboss these as well. You're going to get your ability to do your inking, distressing, spritzing, uncoated in there as well. So you've got that really nice delicate blue tone within the floral. You've got your polka dots as well. Another one that's going to work really well for your males. This one, I'll flick through the rest in a moment. This would be good for your new babies and the boys. That would be good for the new babies and the girls if you want to. Still working well with your little adventure and your Sass and Sparkle. Finishing off the other one, you've got that distressed jean look that you've got there. Jean is in the jeans, not Jean is in Jean, the lady. You've then got more of your hydrates, like your blue hydrangea there in the background. Love that one. That is actually script work. Unreadable script work, but that's there, giving that effect. Run that through in a folder if you want to. Ink it around the edges, either with our ink pads, or of course, if you've got Hayley and Jimmy's ink pads from Dreamies, you can do that. emboss it, die cut it, using what they've got at Dreamies, use what we've got. They all work together. $11.69 or $16.19 for that one there as well. Not tried Dreamies before. I would highly recommend, even if it's just one, even if it's one pad, one stamp set, you'll see the quality that you know and love from us. But of course, this is from Dreamies and the Crosswell together. So give them a shot. $11.69, $16.19, and that is your tariff free. Something I am itching range-wise to be having a play with, and I know this is not the candle one, but the candle one from this range, Debbie, is something that I'm going to be looking forward to trying. But what have you got?
And fire them, because I might just have got that, I might just got one for you.
Oh, I genuinely did not know that.
I've seen it at the side of me. We'll check the stock, see how much we've got left. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had the pleasure of having the guys from Creative here, and especially, was it I can't remember his name, it was Jacob. Should have trusted myself in remembering. And we had a great show because Ben did an interview with him, Sarah did some of the show, I came in and did the crepe paper flowers, which I just absolutely love that kit. And I'm so pleased that we're teaming up with the guys at Creative, where they are just that offering you something that little bit of different. So it's taking it out of your paper crafting and going into a different world of craft, but one that I absolutely love. And I just got blown away watching Sarah make her resin tray, which has disappeared. I wonder where that's gone, Sarah. But yeah, absolutely love it. So I'm going to start with the resin starter kit. So it's called the starter kit resin tray. That's what it's called. So we'll change the details. Thank you very much. It's all right, Jim. It's Thursday evening. It's going towards the end of the week. I'll let you off. But everything in this box is going to enable you to create what you're seeing on the front here. And like I said, absolutely beautiful. So it's your resin and you've got everything. And I'm just going to turn that around, Jim. Keep that camera there so you can see the entirety of that kit. Now, it says it's an advanced level, this, and it's probably just because it's like resin and you do have to take care with resin. However, if you go back to that show, you can watch Sarah make it from scratch, but you can also use this QR code, which then takes you to the Creative people and their designers showing you how to, with an how-to simple video in step-by-step, and they are, honestly, go and check them out because they're absolutely brilliant. And I know a lot of you actually got hold of these kits. So it's £28.79 or $38.69 for the resin kit. Which is the next one, George? No, macrame, darling, macrame. God bless him. And it's a very difficult, it's a difficult word to say. And depending where you live, a different pronunciation of it as well. But yeah, I call it macrame. That's how I was brought up with it. And it is literally, again, all of the kit in there to show you how to make this love. And again, another lovely way of creating lots of wonderful things as well. And then if I turn that around, that is everything that you're getting in there. And again, there is a QR code. Sarah did a little bit. She did a little bit on live on that show. And I can't remember, can anybody remember the date of that show?
I don't think it was that long ago, was it?
It's about a couple of weeks ago, because I was here that Friday. Because I was meant to be doing something, and she said, Debbie, do you fancy coming in and making some paper flowers? I'm like, what? And I was like, yeah, of course I will, of course I will. But yeah, it's only a couple of Fridays ago. 2, 3 Fridays ago. So, thank you very much. Of course it was. It was my dad's birthday.
Was it that day?
That's why, yes, that's why I remember it. Yes, my dad's birthday, 80 was. But yeah, everything you need to learn the art form of macrame. This one is £19.79 or $26.99. Now then, did I hear you just hear rightly? Are you ready, Craig?
I'm not going to interfere. I'm just going to stand at the side and watch while
because
you
you
go
love
over this.
this one. And again, expert tuition, but when you watch our lovely Sarah with this, it was super easy. And even I wanted to get hold of this to give as gifts to people to get into the world of candle making, because you think candle making, it's decoration. It's all about the decoration. Oh, seriously, super easy. So easy to use. And I'm just going to turn that around so you can see it. That's the kit. That is the kit. It's honestly, it's gorgeous. Oops, please excuse that, by the way.
It's not. That's
You
just a
won't be
note.
getting the note. That was just a little note for our guys to know where we were going to put it, where we were going to place it, and yeah, that's showing you how organised you
Wow,
all
okay.
are. But isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, that's
Decorating
really nice.
your candles, making your... Oh, honestly, it's absolutely beautiful, this kit. And again, can you see there? QR code. Go over to that. Zap that over your phone, that'll take you directly to the creative team showing you how to put it. Not Sarah, the creative team. You can, of course, go back and watch that show. Now, it creates 6 candles, this one. So I think that's, especially when you see just how gorgeous, again, let's do it there, how decorated they are. They're absolutely stunning. One looks marbled.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, Sarah did it with flowers. You ought to have seen how quickly she laid it down. I was like, seriously,
Ooh.
seriously nice. $21.59 here in the UK or $28.79 over stateside. Did I just see one go missing? Thank you very much. It's all right, Craig, it's all right. You can have that one. I'm going to have that one.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. No one will ever know.
We've worked hard
Oh, and
this
then
week.
Jamie wants that one.
We've worked hard this week.
We have.
You deserve it.
I've just read my message from Sarah. I've
Did
just
you?
been reading my message from Sarah. She's on holiday. What do you mean I've got a phone on in the studio? I don't know what you're talking about, Jamie. She's on holiday at the minute because it's half term here in the UK, and she's on holiday with the kids. And she's just sent a message to her, and I'm pretty sure she sent it through.
I think
to
she
you
has,
as well,
yeah.
which is lovely to hear from her. Right, the last one of this now. I can't say the word. Kintsugi?
Kintsugi?
Kintsugi. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds like a karate chop. Hi. What are you doing, Craig? Oh, bit more fancier than mine. Mine were just doing this. Hi. Is that it again? You
Oh,
know
can't get
that
up now.
angle shot off.
Jesus. Sorry, cheesy beep. Sorry.
It's all right. I bent down earlier, tried to get back up. I was like, oh, Debbie, I can tell it's been a long week. I was like, yeah, I can tell it's been a long week. But yeah, this one is the art form. And this for me is a bit of me as well, because you are taking, and if I just turn it around so you can see it, you're taking all of this glass, is mosaic. Mosaic art form and making, I mean, seriously, absolutely amazing. Everything you need. And again, the magic little QR code, go to it to show you how to do it. But go back and watch that show again and have a look. But this one, Craig, I saw this finished sample in the studio. It was stunning.
It was, wasn't it?
Beyond stunning.
It really, really
and this
was.
is the kind of thing that you can have a dabble into in the world of. So this one is the Kintsugi. I'd have to learn how to say these words. But what a craft kit that is. £32.39 or $43.19. Some really very different craft kits there for you to have a little dabble into something a bit different. Perhaps just cherry pick one of them. Craig's got his eyes on the candle. I've got my eyes on the resin. Jamie's got macrame. George, that means you've got... Yes. But seriously, I am so pleased that we're working with creative. When I worked at Chesterfield, we used to have creative section. It was my favourite section because it's the world of something a bit different outside of papercraft. And I know you have taken these to heart as well. But yes, they're here today for you to get another opportunity to get hold of them. But please do grab them whilst you can. Yeah, they're just fantastic kits, Craig.
They absolutely are. Obviously, tongue-in-cheek joking. They will stay here. They will stay here. But I am really tempted with, of course, getting a hold of the candle ones. I'll need to have a look. Do you know what, guys? You just keep saying it as well. You're thanking us for such a really good day. Thank you as well. It's been a fun day. It's been a busy day. We're not finished just yet, but it really has been a cracking day. You know, Jake just getting set up for the weekend. If you are just joining us here, a little bit of a change over the next couple of days. I'm still here. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Becky's still here. I'm going to be in tomorrow, and then myself and Debbie are going to be reunited again on Saturday before I head down to Hobby Maker. So just a little bit of a change when it comes to the schedule. Again, I know we're not finished yet, but George and Jamie, incredible, absolutely incredible week as well. And I know Johnny has been dotting in. Johnny Big Pop is going to be back in tomorrow. Rightio, so thank you so much for the love. I know Debbie will be reading them as well, if not now, then later on. We're going to take a little bit of a break, let you catch up your check out your basket. Remember, this cartload is all about tariff free, so you don't need to worry about what you're seeing when it comes to you guys stateside. You're going to get that completely tariff free. Please, please, please do not forget about the brand new launch. It's there on the website as well. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hi crafty peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and tool bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt, press sparkle pots, Centura Pearl and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Why do I love Crafter's Companion? Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant when they do their shows. They're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch, said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Vernon Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so they don't fall over again. Because I'm still in shock, because we now Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
My comments have just disappeared there. There we go, there we are. Trudy was saying, Craig, did you forget you're going to be 40? It's a little bit harder to move, yeah. I know, I cannot get out of a chair now, you know, without doing that. Oh, do you know what I mean? That's when you know that you are hitting a certain age. All right, Rachel, all right. She's going, well, at least Debbie didn't answer a call to her mum. I know she's joking. I know she's joking.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I have to say, because obviously I put it on my social, and you did have that little bit of a minute where the heart sank. Sarah absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved the fact that I took the call to Mum and saying, I love her today. Obviously, Mum said that she loved me, so I said it back. So it's across there the other day. Little bit of fun. Carol is saying, question, the candle set, is it making candles or decoration only?
Decoration.
Got ya.
Yeah, it's decoration. Let me just go double check that for you. Let me grab my candles, because I did manage to wangle it straight back off Craig.
Okay, doc.
Shall we go in it?
Shall we? Yeah, do you want to? Yeah.
Go in. Now, let's hope this isn't the one that Sarah used. Let's hope that... These boxes are really well... Oh, that's it. I'm opening it wrong way. Silly old me. Oops. Right, let's go in there. So, is this for Carol? Is it Carol? Is it Carol, Craig?
Sorry.
It's all right. I would just like...
So I'm not going to lie. I think I've just hit that brick wall there. Yes, it was. Sorry.
That's okay. So, Carol, you're getting all of your 6 candles, okay? So these are your 6 plain candles. Very good quality, may I add. You get your paintbrush. These are the decorating parts. So this is your, and if I remember rightly, it's a dye ink. So do you know to create, let me just bring in this one. Can you see these here? Mm-hmm. There.
Yeah.
This is using this.
Got you, okay.
So they're like, it's like flakes, but it's a dye. It's like a dye-based ink, basically.
Got you.
Like a crushed flake piece. And it's to decorate them with. So just so you understand that, this is called candle decoration, but everything you need in there. And can I just tell you, do you know these 2 here? Once these have gone, you'll be able to get your other candles. You can buy your own candles. You will not, in a month of Sundays, use all of these on those 6 candles. You're going to have plenty left over to be able to decorate with. And this is what I love. It's like taking those 2, mingling them together, and then rolling the candle in it. Oh, right. Seriously, Craig, you'll have time. It's like marbling.
Yeah.
It's like marbling. So you will have a lot of fun with these. And like I've said to you, it's a decoration kit, but it's an absolutely fabulous one. The presentation that Creative have gone to as well, I just think is absolutely lovely. I really, really think this is a fantastic gift for anybody of any skill level. And yeah, it's all about the decoration, Carol. So thank you for asking that question.
Yeah.
Always nice to be interactive and show you exactly what you're getting.
Rightio. So let's go back and let's have a look at some of our launches that we've had here the other day. This one here, every single one of these launches has been incredibly busy this week, but I think what also works as well, and it's the way that it's worked this week, is every single launch works really well together, that you'll have seen with the demos that Debbie's been doing throughout the week here. Now, this paper pad, oh my gosh, you guys love it. We love it. And I do know, but that'll happen. I do know that there's already been talk, because myself and Debbie and 2 of the bosses, Joe and Diane, were out there thinking, this might mean that you guys might want maybe a 2nd edition with the firework paper pad. That was being talked about yesterday. So that would be way down the line, but that's how incredibly busy that this paper pad has been. So this is the showstopper that myself and Debbie launched. It does consist of the brand new multi-craft dies that we've got here. So these are your tag dies. These are different, as in they're more of like a rose gold colour. They're slightly thicker. They'll still work with your card and your paper, but what you will find is they'll go through your mount board, your chipboard, your balsa wood, your fabrics, your leathers, your fake leathers, all of those you're going to be able to use, real leathers as well within your die cutting machine. You've got the 6 different tops with them, 6 different sizes. Then what you're going to get within this showstopper as well is your snow white, hint of silver. It is A4 in size, 310 GSM, that's in there. Then what you're going to get is you are going to get your tote bag here. So this is your craft tote bag from Crafter's Companion, and that was I think it was the second lot of merch that we first launched there. Now you can only get this in the showstopper, or it is available in today's launch showstopper as well, so keep that one in mind. Then what you're also going to be getting is the actual paper pad, the Stardust paper pad. It's 36 sheets that you've got. I've taken a sheet out each because you've got 12 designs, and then you're going to get 3 of each. Now the price here, £50, $60 with the platinum price of £40 or $48. What this actually equates to is it means that you're getting the tote bag and the Centura Pearl for, is it a £5? Is it a 10? No, I think it's £10. I think it works out that you're getting both of them. Yeah, works out you're getting them for £10. So you've got the new multi-craft dies, but then the paper pad. This is what every single person in this building has gone crazy for. So, as I said, 36 sheets, 12 designs, 2 of each. Follow suits with what you already know with our paper pad. You've got that full effect of the firework pyro on the front side. On that opposite side, you've still got the firework, but then you've got a little bit of that night sky as well. These are all uncoated, so you can distress them with maybe your shimmer sprays, your shimmer sprays, your shimmer paints. You could go in there with things such as your glossy highlights if you want to. Go in with your glitters, your glue dots, all of those you're going to be able to use as well. These are going to complement things such as your cosmic collection. What about your layerable sentiments that we launched lately, where that Celebrate one has the firework in it as well? But you've got such an array of colours, from your greens, your yellows, your purples, your fuchsias, your pinks in there as well. So all of these are the designs that you're getting, 3 of each sheet as well. Beautiful designs. Don't know about you. I was talking about it the other day, of course. 5th of November, Guy Fawkes, or for you guys stateside, 4th of July as well. Have you ever tried to photograph fireworks? It's nigh all impossible. I like to think I've got a nice, good phone, but even then, it's still nigh all impossible to photograph the fireworks. It's as if this has been done for you. It's as if they are actual images that have been taken within the fireworks, within the sky there. So you've got all of that is what was in that showstopper bundle. So you have got your paper pad Stardust Celebration, 36 sheets, 12 designs, 3 of each. You have then also got your brand new tag dies as well, the multi-craft dies, goes through all your different mediums, and then your 10 sheets of Centura Pearl, and of course you've got your tote bag as well. That is everything that you're going to get for £50 or $60. What I do just want to show you though is just a few samples, just to give you that idea of things that you could be making when it comes to that paper pad. Our Marie's done incredible samples, our Nicole's done incredible samples. I'm not going to spend all time looking at them. Go back onto Crafters TV YouTube. Debbie, what day did we launch these? Tuesday?
So that was Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Go back to Tuesday and have a look at Debbie's demos as well as all the finished samples. But if you want to get hold of that one, £40, $48, and as it stands at the moment with this showstopper, it's still tariff free for you guys stateside. So within those, you can then bring in what Debbie's away to show you. Monday. This was Tuesday.
Yeah, this was Tuesday. What I've got.
This was
Sorry,
Tuesday.
Craig, yeah.
No, it's okay.
I'm
this
getting all my days mixed up. They're all rolling into one now. Monday was the paper pad with the tags. Tuesday was the life moment. But yeah, so this is the showstopper for anybody wanting to know what life's moments is about. It's about the sentiments in life. What are really useful ones. There are the generic happy birthday on there, but there's a lot of those on this set, and there are 77, because you've got your numbers and ordinals on there as well, but where you are going to be able to use these in different configurations. And by that I mean it could be for an anniversary, it could be for a birthday. These are the gorgeous fonts on here. Let me grab another one. Missing Your Smile. Isn't that lovely, that one? Oh. On your special day. This is the fun thing about life's moments. It's about using them with all your other crafty stash. Happy birthday, friend. This was one I did for earlier, do you remember? Friend. You are wonderful, special, beautiful, fabulous and strong for my very dear friend. I did this one, the congratulations one as well, if you want to see how I did this. I did my own take on the birthday cake. Hello, fabulous friends. This was one I did that everybody loved because I just rolled a bit of paper up and create my own candles. But these are the kind of things that you can be creative with it. Now, it is the set. So you get in the set of the dies, and then on top of that for the showstopper deal, you are in fact, look, there you go, all nicely done for you. You are getting the Centura Pearl. Now, can I just check, it was both Centura Pearl? Because I've got the dark, deep purple and I've got the baby pink. Oh, I cannot remember you saying two of those.
I don't remember.
I remember the deep purple. I don't remember the baby pink.
Me neither.
We'll check.
We're good. Okay.
So it got changed to what? Pink or purple? Both. What
Is
an
it?
even better one. Oh, my life. I love this. And the price, I'm still going strong because guess what came with this one? I mean, they call it a tea towel. It's almost a bath towel, isn't it? Look. Well, I say a bath towel. Sorry, Jamie. There you go. Look at that. Crafting forever, housework whenever, or in my case, crafting forever, housework never, never.
I can confirm it is the pink as well, Debbie.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it smells delicious, this. Oh, I've put my lipstick on it. Oh, I do apologise. Oh, does that mean I've got to keep this, Jamie? I've been after this. I've been after this all week. So this is the Life's Moments showstopper for everything I've just shown you, apart from the cards. It's £38 or $51 if you're not in the club. If you are in the club, Platinum Club member level, lowest is £30.40 or $40.80, which I just think is absolutely sensational. Do you know, it smells divine. Is this you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you. Do you know, I think you've been wearing it. I've got a bit of a whiff of you on there.
Jean-Paul.
You got Jean-Paul on
I've
as
got
well.
Jean-Paul.
I've got Jean-Paul on too.
Oh,
female version, of course.
Yeah, I've got the male.
Female version.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Jean-Paul Gaultier. Yes, I love that. Love it, love it. But what a cracking one. And let me tell you, this flew. People absolutely took this to the hearts as well. We've had a really cracking week of launches, cracking week of showstoppers, and this is another one for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're going to have another look at something that did actually launch a week past Friday, so that would have been 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and that is our envelope templates. This flew out, and we've still got some remaining at the moment. And the reason I know that it flew out, because I, a bit like myself, a bit like Debbie Fisher as well, being around the Ultimate Pro and the envelope maker, and that we're really quite comfortable and confident when it comes to the lines and the grids and the score mark within that booklet as well. But maybe a lot of you aren't. You find a bit of a struggle to follow the grids, line them up and go in with the numbers. Some of you don't want to, some of you don't have the time to do it. Well then, we've got our envelope templates here. Myself and Debbie were really lucky earlier on. Was it this year or back end of last year? Where we were a little bit privy as to this collection. The envelopes, remember they were testing them. Was it the back end of last year?
I want to say back end, actually it could have been early this year.
Could have been
because
actually.
we went through with Paige, didn't we? Because she was having an head scratching moment and asked for our opinion.
Yeah.
And we went over and we were like...
Was it not Shay before he left? It was Shay before he left.
It was.
It was Shay.
It was last year then?
Yeah,
My gosh.
yeah, but it would have been last year before
Well, yeah, because
Shay
it was
left.
before it goes into production, weren't it? 'Cause
Yes.
we helped him out with some measurements.
Yeah.
Get me and Craig, not the mathematical geniuses,
Nope.
but we were able to help out with certain dimensions on this. So yes, we did. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't believe it was that long ago.
I know, that's right,
Wow.
yeah, it was. And we just knew this was going to do so well because of those reasons here. And I have to say, as much as I'm completely up to date and I'm confident with the lines and the grids within our envelope maker, this only launched 2 weeks ago. Me and Debbie have had ours for a little bit longer. I've been using it so often because it's so quick, it's so simple. This is also off the back of our template library. And that's because with the template library, we did have envelope templates in there, which you guys loved. So therefore, Sarah went to Leanne and the team and we brought out this array of envelopes here. not just envelope templates, but you've got the liners as well. So therefore, if you want to do that decorative liner in the middle, you can do that. You've got things such as 4x4. What you're going to find is you are going to have shapes that are UK based, US based, but a lot of them are quite similar in some ways. It's just, of course, the way that you style or you then size your card blanks. But they are all self-explanatory as you work your way through them here. I mean, that one there is your A6 template, potentially, of course, UK based. Still nothing stopping the US using them. It's just usually on the size of the envelopes that you tend to use here. Draw around, score, fold, that's it. This one, you can do the little tuck in there with that little top part that you've got. Additional envelope liners. These aren't in any order, but you do have an envelope liner to go with these ones here. It could be your little 3x6 envelope wallets in there. There's your little envelope liner to go in here. So if you got that gorgeous Centura Pearl paper with Keith yesterday, what a great way to line your envelopes. If you've got any of the double-sided papers that we've been shown and Debbie's been demoing, you might not necessarily have to worry about the envelope liner, but you've got it there. I'm not going to just flick through them all just one by one because, you know, it's nothing exciting other than when you get crafting. That's when it gets exciting. But you've got your slimline, your DL, you've got your double length, depending on what you call it. But all of these are giving you the sized envelopes that the UK and the US and Europe use quite a lot, but you've got the envelope liners to go with them. Then what we've done as well, because we thought we're not just going to give you any old templates, we are going to give you the most incredible top quality envelope that you can get when it comes to a template form. But then we've given you papers as well. Now these are brand new design papers for, of course, this collection. But what you're going to find as well is these are multi-directional. So it does not matter where about on the template and where you then start to fold the template. What I mean by that is if you've got a rose, simply a rose going in a certain direction, if you then draw around your template and fold it, the envelope, once you've done it, then it could be that the actual flower is upside down or the butterfly is upside down. You don't have to worry about these because these directional, thank you, Jamie, I forgot the word that I used there. Now, of course, you can use all your different floral papers if you want to. You just need to, of course, watch where you're positioning the template. But with these ones, you don't have to worry. You could be using that Starlit Celebration paper pad if you want to. These are single-sided. This is where you're potentially going to be using the envelope liner. Going back to what I said there, if you are using double-sided, not necessarily going to have to worry about that. What I would say as well, these are not just envelope makers. These are envelope pockets. These are money pockets. I done a demo Friday Night Live, where it was like a little envelope wallet notebook that fanned out. Sarah's done different ones as well. So you'll see different things being used. But you're getting it all for £64.99 or $79.94. £51 platinum in the UK, or for you guys stateside, $63.95. You look after them, they're going to last you a lifetime. So you could be going into the festive season with a lot of things that myself and Debbie and Fisher have also got that we can't tell you just now, and start to use these with what's going to be coming up. You're going to be able to use them every season, every paper, old and new as well. This year, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, just by looking after them. $51.99 or $63.95, platinum free as well on that one there. That is definitely one that I now believe that everyone should have in their crafty stash, Debbie. Yeah. Right, okie doke. So the tag and dies, right, okie doke. So the tag and dies, so the ones that I just showed a minute ago, the tag and dies with the paper pad, that showstopper has gone, unfortunately. I'm presuming, George, I think we can get them separately, can we? Have a look on the website, so you can get them individually, but as far as that showstop, we did have a few, they went like that, so apologies for showing and shouting about it for them to go really quick, but if you want them individually, that are there for you. Really busy one today, Debbie, and that is your stash and stack.
It is. So George has just asked me, Debbie, we need to get this back out again because it's flying out of the door, and I'm not surprised at the price because this is the stack and stash. Now this one, let me get this the right way, because there's the multi-store and then there's the storage. This is just the storage, isn't it? Because the multi-store has all the pieces in. A really useful, though, storage compartment with the super strong handles. The see-through nature of it, which means whenever you pop anything into there, you can actually see it. So when you see it, what do? You use it. If you think you can't see, you don't use. But super strong, and they stack on top of each other really nice and easily because of these ridges that are in there. So there's no wobbling over, no leaning towers or anything like that. They just simply sit on top and hold on top there really easily. Now, for the price that you're seeing on the screen, that would be the price of this alone. But we are being so generous tonight. We're actually giving you a full roll, and I say a full roll, 3 rolls of washi tape with the gold foiling sentiments running through each one. And Craig's already found out for us 10 metres on each. That's 30 metres.
Yeah.
Wow. And these are your sentiments that you are getting on there. So happy birthday to you, birthday wishes, you are so thoughtful, I can't thank you enough. True friends are hard to come by, and lastly, by chance we met, by choice we became friends. Beautiful foiling running across the entirety of that tape, and I wonder if one's... I might not. I lie. I might just...
Do it,
let's see if I can get my nail
Oh,
underneath
she's
it.
turning into Dave Bradford here from Hobby Maker. That monkey will open anything.
Don't let him any near. Don't let. Have you seen how he does it as well?
Yeah, I'll say it. I'm right, Dave. Don't open this. I've got my set here. Does that legend listen?
No,
does he not?
does his
He'll
own
just
thing.
go straight in.
He does his own thing. Mind you, does Debbie listen? Because Debbie... Whoops. Whoops. But there you go. So can you see that gorgeous foiling? Please excuse. Do you know we do say as well, even though, because it's got like a peel off backing, and when you peel that back, it then means it sticks down onto your card base. Do you know all these in-betweeners?
Mm-hmm.
Stamp on. I showed you how to stamp on my little crafty stash last night. Stamp your sentiments on the in-between. Don't waste it. It's a sticky back. So you could literally snip that, take that strip, and heat emboss one of your own sentiments onto there. Or foil press if you've got the foil press as well, because you could use that. That's 3 rolls of that. So each one of them, this one is your thoughtful friends, the other one is... So each one has got over 30 metres in total that we're giving you for free, because you're only paying for the storage box, which is $7.99 at the lowest and $15.99. And yes, you do read it right. It's tariff free, which means you can absolutely buy as many as you want and be rest assured no tariff charges will be on there. Woohoo!
Kendall on Facebook is saying, what should I use the tote for? Anything. Use it if you're going shopping, whether you're going for a food shop, of course, whether you just want it in the boot of the car, of course, you can do that. I don't know if you have kids or nieces or nephews, if maybe they're into their sports or something and they've got, of course, their football boots or their football clothes, or if the son, the daughter, they're into their ballet or that, you can use that tote bag for anything. What I will just say, it is, do I have it here? Well, I did have it, didn't I, Craig? Because you showed it a minute ago, you silly Billy. Let's bring it in here. The stitching at the top is incredible. It is well stitched together all the way around. The reason I'm saying that is if you are going to be doing a food shop, if you've got your 2-litre bottles, I don't know the size of the bottles stateside, but certainly in the UK, your larger 2-litre bottles as well, you'd be able to put a few in there, no problem whatsoever, and you're still going to have the strength of it. Yes, it's our branded tote bag, however, it's still an incredibly strong tote bag, so still never worry about what you pop in there. I'm going to say something that Totally Tiffany once said when it came to, of course, her storage bags, and that is, and it's been that while ago, so oh, now it's gone totally out of my bag. If you can lift it, you can, sorry, if you can lift it, you can fill it. What that means, if you can comfortably put things in it and then, of course, hold it with the ease, you're absolutely fine. Of course, if you put too much in that you can't lift, then of course don't even bother, don't even try. So as long as you can then lift the quantity that you put in, your tote bag will of course hold that. So hopefully that's helping for you, Kendall. And Crafting Not Grafting by Hilary saying, I like these as you can place the cardstock on wherever you want, unlike the envelope where it's kind of sorted and set. Yeah, you're absolutely right when it comes to that envelope maker. Put the template wherever you want. I'm not knocking our envelope maker because I love it and I'll still use it, but you're absolutely right. You're kind of restricted in where you actually want that image within the template to go on the paper. Rightio, let's have another recap, because out of everything, excluding the launch, but from this Tariff Free Cartload, one of the busiest items, do you know what, and I'm not surprised, is our Colorista pencils here. Because when it comes to the $7.98 or $11.98 for the Colorista pencils, Platinum, $6.39 or $9.38, guess what? You would not be surprised if I said you can choose from one, or choose from two, choose from three, or choose from four. Easily pay £6 or $9 for one each. No bother, any day of the week. But you're not. You're getting all four for that price there. That is your entry level when it comes to your Spectrum Noir colour blend pencils. So you're still going to get that lovely lay down, that lovely blend, that lovely colour within the colour blend pencils. These are maybe the ones that you're more inclined to actually give to the kiddies. You know, if you can, of course you don't, and not that obviously I've kiddies myself, I've got nieces and nephews, so you don't want to give them the cheap ones. I'm thinking of certainly Grayson, who's 9. When they're colouring, you want them to have the confidence. The cheapy ones, it's just going to be scratchy, it's going to rip, it's going to then snap. They're not going to have that confidence. Whereas at least with the Colorista, they're going to have they're going to have, my mind has got right there. Oh, it's the confidence. That is it. You want them to have the confidence when it comes to that entry level. Then as they get a little bit older, maybe let them into your actual Spectrum Noir pencils. You're going to get the full sets in here, 12 pencils, no duplication in colour. Although the Colorista here, absolutely go onto Crafters TV, and if you see any education when it comes to your Spectrum Noir colour blend pencil, still follow along with that, but use your Colorista. There is shows with Colorista pencils on there, so you've got you covered there, but you've got an incredible weight to them. You've got that incredible protection to the colour of that blend as well. You've got that at Tariff Free in the the US, $6.38 or $9.58 for you guys stateside. They're all on Shop the Date, just like everything that we've been showing, including this one here.
I absolutely, can I just say, I love those pencils.
Yep.
Do you know the difference there between that to a colour blend?
No,
It's
tell
the
me.
core. It's just the core.
The
it's
core.
4 mil on a colour blend. It's 2 point something on a Colorista by Spectrum. And the price.
I know.
I am not surprised. They are flying out the door. It's a crazy, crazy deal. And another crazy deal, and like as Craig said, we've shown you the envelope template. I can never say it right, Craig, never say it right. But the enveloper, which is basically where it started for Sora, but it was a wooden version. Now it's the Enveloper Pro in a super toughened plastic version. Bet you are going to be paying, is this right? You're just paying for the paper pad and you're getting the board free? I thought so. 24 sheets of double-sided, gorgeous vintage feel to it. And I absolutely love this because it's like the round the world one, vintage scrapbook page. Pay $14.99 for that, and we are going to throw in the enveloper for you. And do you know what I thought I'd treat you to for a last minute? I'm going to do an envelope. So I've got my paper trimmer. Craig, come and choose one. Do you want to come and choose one?
Oh, she's going, yes.
I am.
No, I'll let you choose.
I was going to do that this morning. Do you want to choose? Shall I just choose one?
You do it. You
go on then.
choose,
I'll choose one. So I'm going to make a 7x5. We'll do 7x5.
Okay.
Which is 24.5 centimetres by 24.5 centimetres. I just want to show you how easy it is to use this. I absolutely love this board. I use it so much. And I genuinely mean it. It's been a lifesaver in turning all my makes into something absolutely fabulous. So I'm going with 7x5. It says D1 and C. It's going to make flat envelopes only, can I tell you? And literally, you pop it into the board. That's how it sits. What did I say? D1 and C. And all you need to remember is if you're doing D1 and C, it's D1 on this side, D1 on this side, C on this side, C on this side. It's that easy. So wherever you start, you just go opposite. So literally, D1 first, and you just count along. A, A1, B, C, D, and D1. Take your scoring tool. I'm having to use a scoring tool because as we've realised, can you believe it, Craig, in this craft room, we have not got the small ball tooled one.
Is there not?
No. Have you ever heard of like it? In a craft room this size?
They're probably
got the big, thick, chunky ones, but we found that out last night, didn't we, Jamie?
They're probably in my craft box.
What?
In the green room.
Where's that?
Probably. You need to have a look, Debbie.
I will have a little look,
I
promise you I will. So I've got my 2 scores there, and then I'm just going to turn it now, so the opposite end, and it's exactly the same, but this time we're going into the C groove. A, A1, B, and C. So again, just into there, And I always do it. I know people sometimes find it uncomfortable doing it that way. If you don't, just turn it round. Just put it that way and go into it just like you would a scoreboard if you want to make it easy for yourself. There's no right or wrong way. It's just as long as you remember, and we all say it, every one of us, make sure that when you are following it, that you literally go into the grooves like C, C, D1, D1, A, B, B, whatever it is. Just remember that rule of thumb, and you will never go wrong, Craig, ever, will you?
Nope, you won't.
Ever, ever. And it literally is then, you just fold that in, and we're going to literally just take out, I'll just grab my little scissors.
It's nice seeing this come together.
It is so easy, so easy. These are all of your flat envelopes, so not to be confused with an envelope box creator or anything like that. This is the enveloper, which is for your flat envelopes, which is where it all started for our lovely Sarah way back. Oh my God, is it 20 years, Craig? Is it 20 years this year?
No, yes, it's just shy. I think it's about 19.
It was his 19th birthday last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is our
Celebrate
20th. Yeah, this is our 20th this year, isn't it?
It is, it's got to be. Wow, yeah, exactly, wow, because it flies by. So just literally pop in my tape just onto there, seal that down. You can either keep your flap there or tuck it in. I like to tuck them in, and there you go. You've created a very quick, easy, super easy flat envelope in the most beautiful paper. And guess what? You're just paying for the paper pad, and we'll throw that in for absolutely free. And guess what?
What?
Tariff free.
Tariff free.
Tariff free. Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will forgive us. We are going to call it a day. We're going to call it a night. This lady here is going to say, yes, but you do it as well, Craig. Debbie does it. Everyone works so hard as a team. This lady here, I'm telling you, I don't know why I'm getting emotional.
Don't be
Don't. What she does early in the morning to late at night.
Yeah, you daft beggar.
You are.
We love this job, don't we?
We do.
We love what we do.
We do.
Thank you, you daft
Yes,
devil.
I know. Do you know what? It's been a fun week. It's been a roller coaster of a week. We're going to be back on Saturday.
We are indeed, yes.
We are
But we're
indeed.
doing a bit of role reversal.
We are indeed, yes. Debbie's going to be on that side. I'm going to be on this side. I am going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to be in tomorrow, so myself and Becky, we're going to be on here.
Oh, you're going to have a
Jimmy's
lovely
going to be. It's going to be
day.
lovely. It's going to be
it's gonna
really,
be so
really
good,
nice.
yeah.
To Jan and Rachel, Jake and that as well, but to you guys as well. You've made this such a fun week, a busy week. Love you a bit. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you Saturday.
Yes, we
have a
will.
good night. We'll see you then.